Hi, beautiful human. I'm Zach. That's Sam. And today we welcome to the studio for the first time, I believe 6 years.
No.
Yes. Coming into the studio for a third time ever, a globetrotting DJ, an EDM titan, a musical powerhouse. Say hello to Dillon Francis.
Yay!
Hi.
Dude, the first time you met, you brought a pinata. Now it's all coming back to me.
Yeah. This is crazy.
6 years.
I remember the last time we talked, I think it was when I had worked on the Panic stuff.
Holy shit.
Which is crazy that it's been that long.
Yeah. Time is really,
Time goes way faster when you're older.
Right?
Yeah.
Can you just think about, even in the last 6 years, I'm thinking to myself, how many lives have I lived in 6 years? And probably 2. So I asked that question to you. When you think about the last 6 years, holy shit.
It's crazy. I've been sober for 4 of them, which is good.
Muscle tough.
Thank you.
You
It was
should be
all,
so
I mean,
proud.
nothing bad was happening. I want to preface that.
But
So it was just more for myself in mentally, health wise, being on tour all the time. But you just made me realize, holy shit, that's been a long time.
do you feel like you're getting the best version of yourself?
No. Yes and no. I still am tired when I wake up, just not as much.
Interesting. What are the other differences between sober Dillon and not sober Dillon?
Sober Dillon is less mischievous.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How so? Because publicly facing mischievous, or
I think publicly facing mischievous and just I don't know. I was just a mischievous person when I got drunk, I'd be I don't know.
Everything was a good idea.
Everything was a good idea. There you go.
That's how I feel.
I don't know how to really explain it except for that I know that I was mischievous.
you were out there too. You were
Yeah.
also dabbling into this whole other side of the universe and the internet lifestyle, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
People
exactly.
were like, "Is this fucking guy a musician or a vlogger?" At one point.
No, a lot of people thought I was crazy too, and that's just I don't think that I was that crazy when I was drunk, but I think I just had weird ideas and I would just start doing them.
How does the job change now that you don't drink or when you're sober? Because you're always surrounded by drugs and alcohol in party situations, and now you're can't dabble in it.
The job changes where you're I don't want to do any of that stuff anymore, because when I see people that are wasted, you just start to realize you are that person too when you're wasted. The amount of questions I get asked in Vegas that are 5 times in a row of how you been, man? They walk up, good, man, good to see you. Dude, so good, how you been? We talked. Oh my God, Dillon, you're here. How have you been? You're dude, we've seen each other 3 times. And then also the close up in when you're wasted, you always do the close up dude, I love you and I miss you, and you got the halitosis and it's bad. So yeah, I'm happy.
You see it from a new lens.
I see life from a new lens. Yeah. What happened was I was going on tour with Young Gravy, and on my tour with Alice in Wonderland, we did it all sober, and it was amazing. And we worked out every day. I lost weight, which usually is the exact opposite of what happens. You drink, you sleep on the bus, you wake up before show, you play the show, you drink, you go to sleep on the bus, you wake up before the show, you eat a lot of pizza. It's not great. So this time we did the exact opposite, and then I was on this Young Gravy tour, I was we got to do this again. It was so good. So then from that tour, I was man, I feel really good, especially DJing. I feel this has been a learning experience of DJing in front of Young Gravy fans when it's more so his fans than mine. And from that, I was you know what? I don't want to go back to square one, because that's kind of what happens when you start drinking and you get that. You get that anxiety before every show. And I feel when I'm not drinking for a good amount of time and I'm playing shows, I start to build up that strength of just not having anxiety before I go on.
Interesting.
And being good on the mic and everything. So I think I've just been all right, I'm not going to drink because I'm in such a good place at being a good DJ and
So you feel no anxiety.
yeah.
Being
Wait.
sober.
You know what's mischievous? There's an old clip of me where I'm wasted. You could hear it in my voice. It was me and Taco from Odd Future. We were drinking before we were getting to Hard Summer. We were talking about how much we love Buy You a Drink. And I was playing this song that's in 128 BPM. And at that moment, I remember I was just wasted. I looked over at Taco and I was it's time. The song plays, I echo it out, and I start playing Buy You a Drink, and I yell on the mic, y'all got T-Pained, motherfuckers. No one knew what was going on. It was really funny. And I do look back and I'm like, damn, that was really good. So I do miss that part of my mischievousness of like
anything could happen.
Yeah, anything could happen. At that moment, I could just be like, I feel like I want to listen to this.
So do you feel calculated now?
I feel calculated, but more reserved.
Yeah,
in a good way. I'm an older man. I don't need to be T-paining motherfuckers.
No, because it is true. Like when you're kind of in this constant state of drinking, like there are no rules.
Yeah, there's no rules.
And you are actually the one dictating a majority of the rules.
Yeah, and I don't want to.
No.
Mischievous Dillon shouldn't be dictating any rules.
It's so real. Because like you really control the tone of an entire club for 3 hours.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
In that moment, you could be anything.
It's whatever I wanted to happen. I could ruin someone's night completely.
No, like a couple thousand people's nights.
Yeah, and then I feel bad too because as I've gotten older, I'm like, okay, people are coming to see me for certain songs. I need to make sure that I'm not like Metallica. I don't know if Metallica did that, but I know that there's been bands where people have gone and seen them and get bummed because they're like, damn, I didn't hear their song I really wanted to hear. I mean, I had that for Morrissey. I know I saw Morrissey, not the Smiths, but I really wanted to hear This Charming Man from the Smiths. I didn't get to hear it, and it's like, oh.
No, people want the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They want the hits.
Exactly.
So maybe I've talked about this before, but the difference in a Vegas set compared to a Dillon Francis show.
Oh yeah, completely different.
Yeah, because in Vegas, you're playing to the masses.
I'm playing for 2 hours. I got to make sure that I'm making sure people stay on the dance floor and dance. I'll never forget the first time I played in Vegas, and I played a bunch of my own, like at that time I was making a lot of like moombahton, which is reggaeton and dance music together, and I cleared the floor with some of my songs. Cleared the floor. And I went to this guy, Shecky, the best guy ever, and I was like, tell me what I need to do to make sure that doesn't happen. He's like, look, people in Vegas just aren't ready for down-tempo stuff like that. I love it. This guy loves it. This other person that works here loves it. Don't play it. I was like, cool, I got you. I'm going to play stuff that like makes sure that people stay on the dance floor and keep dancing.
Dude, you're playing the hits.
Yeah, you got to play the hits. You got to make sure that everyone's feeling good. And then you can, like at the end of the set, I'll try to read some of the phones where someone will be like, play Not Butter, fuck the normies. And I'll rip it. I'll clear the dance floor for him. I feel bad for the person going on after me, but yeah,
That's
I'll
their
do it
problem
for them.
to deal with it.
Exactly.
That's not, you're done.
Yeah.
There's no stage like a Vegas stage though.
No.
It's so
every night's
crazy.
different. Every night is different. You're playing for a bachelorette party that's trying to have the best night of you're playing for everyone that wants to have the quintessential night of their lives. Think about that. It's a lot of pressure.
I was just gonna say, how does that manifest in your life? Like, because the other thing I gotta say, like, I've watched DJs prepare sets in Vegas, and they seed things. Like things will start in a Vegas set that can go on and shape culture at large.
Yeah.
So like a lot of work goes into shit that's even on a random Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, because like Vegas isn't like it's not a normal city. There is constant like conventions happening. The way that you go and see movies in Vegas isn't even normal. You go to a casino to see a movie. You walk through gambling. Like
it's so weird.
For us, we're like, oh, let's go to the Grove. We can like go and get some food over here, and then we can go and watch a movie. Like we don't have to.
No, play Baccarat.
Yeah, we don't have to play Baccarat and be like, oh, damn, 5 more minutes before we see Fast 9. No, not happening.
Do you get used to that Vegas life after a certain because it is a different thing?
I love it. I mean, it's amazing. I get to go to Vegas. I get to play. I have a residency, and I get to go and eat a Wagyu steak for free every night.
How amazing.
That's amazing.
I mean, not every night, but every night I go there. Yeah.
How often are you there?
I'm there pretty much every week.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
There's nothing better.
Like quite literally.
Yeah.
And you get a suite, I'm sure.
I get a suite. I get free sweets.
Bring your friends.
I get to bring my friends. I get extra rooms. Yeah. It's so funny when people are like, dude, can I get on your list? I'm like, I don't care. Of course you can.
By the way, like
I'm here every week.
It's the easy if you know a DJ and you're looking to go to a show and you don't want to be fucking annoying, ask them to go to Vegas.
Absolutely.
Because depending on the setup, you may even end up on a jet because they don't give a shit and they're doing it anyway.
It's so true. The amount of times where I'm like, dude, anytime you're in Vegas, come on through.
Yeah.
I don't care. You need 5 tickets? Got you. Easy. VIP, drink my bottle. I don't even drink anymore. That's my favorite thing about not drinking,
That's
actually,
amazing.
is I get to get everyone else wasted.
But a Young Gravy show, when you open, don't ask for tickets. Because I don't got comps.
Don't. It's going to stress me out. I don't want to do it. Yeah. Then I'm about to entertain you. Vegas entertains you without me having to.
That's so real.
Yeah. You're like, oh, what are you doing before the show? Oh, I'm going to get ready. Okay, cool. We're going to be playing. We're going to be, I don't know. We're going to look at the Sphere.
Sick.
Yeah.
Wait, by the way, I'm going to Tomorrowland.
Sorry for that tangent.
But it is really, again, there's no place on this earth like Vegas.
Yeah.
But I think the same could be said for Tomorrowland.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I have never been.
You haven't?
Dillon, I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. And I am incredibly excited, a whole lot of nervous, a little bit of scared.
You should just be excited. You're going to have the best time ever.
What is it? And what should I expect?
Think about every, I mean, I feel like EDC and Tomorrowland are kind of like the same thing, where in terms of like the amount of different people that go that are all there for the music, like it's, I mean, I think that the thing that's so cool is that it's in Europe, so it's so much easier for like people from all around different places to go to the shows. That, yeah. And then you have like every single DJ that exists in Europe going there.
The lineup is insane.
Yeah.
It's alphabetically listed.
Yeah. I couldn't even see my name.
No, it's because there's quite literally 24 other D's.
Yeah.
It's unreal. I was like, what am I? Is this a city? Like, where am I? What is this? How long?
It kind of is like a city.
Dude, I looked at the lineup, but is this happening for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Like, what the? It's like almost overwhelming in a good way.
You're going to have a great time.
Have you been?
Yeah. I've played it a couple times now.
Oh, shit, so you know it?
Yeah.
Is it beautiful?
It's beautiful. Yeah.
People say it could be the best festival that exists out there in terms of like
oh, for sure.
quality of.
I think it is. I mean, that's me saying that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I trust you.
So hopefully
You
you
know a
trust
lot
me.
of them.
Yeah, you know fine things.
Yeah.
You know good stuff.
I feel like my top rated
Wagyu.
would be like Coachella, EDC, and Tomorrowland.
Why would you put Coachella on that
Am I
list?
saying, wait, is it Tomorrow World or Land?
Tomorrowland.
World is here, right?
Yeah, Tomorrowland.
Okay, yeah. I got confused. I get confused with Tomorrow World and Land.
Hey, you do too many.
I do too many.
But why would you put Coachella on that list? Is it
Because I'm from LA.
okay? Yeah, it's iconic. It's
That's
local.
like, yeah. You went I went there as a teenager, and that's where it's like it'll always hold a special place in my heart of just all the memories that I have of it. So yeah,
It is a special one.
it's so special.
It's sturdy sometimes.
It's
You know?
it's yeah.
And it's like it's hard to walk around. You're really sore at the end. Like, I'm expecting that not to happen to me at Tomorrowland. I'm just being
That's
honest.
not gonna happen. It's gonna be way nicer.
That's
Yeah.
I would meet people online while I'm at this Coachella, and I've been a few times, and a lot of the people from overseas, and they come with this, oh, Coachella's amazing, and it is. It's all the things. It's iconic for the performances and
Yeah.
because it's in the desert and all this shit, but it is hard on your body.
Oh yeah.
And these people weren't expecting it because they go to things like Tomorrowland or Lollapalooza in Brazil. And
Yeah.
it's just physically a different ordeal.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too humid. I know that Europe's been getting way more humid,
That scares me.
so
How far out from?
that scares me.
I don't do well in that.
Yeah.
That's interesting weather.
Yeah, we'll see.
You're gonna
We'll
see
both
me-
be in shorts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Short shorts with fans around my
Yeah.
neck.
Yeah.
You see those?
Yeah, those are so good.
Yeah. Is that an inhaler or is that?
It's both.
Okay, good. Cool.
How far out from like Tomorrowland or a big festival you start putting a set together, and how does that work? Because I have no idea.
That's a good question. I mean, I haven't even started thinking about it, so I know that we're a week
About a week and a half.
and a half away.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
It's about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We're going to be in Europe
Yeah, let's go.
sipping on seltzer water.
I was going to say Celsius, but you can't get it over there because.
Oh, you can't?
No, they care about people's health over there.
Yeah, they do.
Yes,
They do.
And this, I don't. No offense, they don't sponsor my ass. This shit will kill you if you drink too much of it.
Yeah, that
Allegedly.
definitely will.
Yeah.
The caffeine will get you.
And in Europe, they go, we pay for the National Health Service.
Yeah.
We can't have that.
No, I know. I'm jealous of Europe in terms of that. We're gonna be so healthy when we're over there.
Nah.
Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna have like gluten sensitivities again and all that stuff.
Like total sidebar. I know somebody who came here, right? Moved here, was here for a month and a half, and they started eating American food. And within a month and a half,
They died.
No, close, literally close. Dude, it unlocked type 1 diabetes in them that they had their entire life. And it only started presenting itself after living and eating in America for a month and a half.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, right?
I mean, because, I feel like that's been like the main thing everyone's been talking about recently too, is like everyone that's above the age of 30 is about to get type 2 diabetes.
It's going to be something.
Yeah.
Welcome to the...
Hopefully not.
Welcome to the new reality.
Yeah. Don't worry. AI will fix everything.
That. And I do hear, that guy, Robert F. Kennedy, he wants to give everybody Apple Watches.
That's going to solve everything.
That's rumor. Rumor has it.
What is that going to do?
Remind us.
Those things are so fucking annoying. I wear one only just so I can tell the time. That's it. I don't want to see the text messages.
So what's the point?
Yeah.
Why do you use a real watch?
There's no point.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you got money. You can get a nice watch, Dillon.
It's it's a nice digital watch. I legit wear it sometimes just for shows. So I'm like, all right, cool. How much time do I have?
And it's light.
It's light. But no, they suck.
But
also, it doesn't work on my body because I have tattoos.
Oh, what's
that real?
It can't read
Yeah,
it?
because it can't go through the tattoo, or there's some. It disrupts certain readings.
Oh, interesting.
So I got this.
Oh,
Got
you have
an Aura ring.
I
Yeah.
was wondering. So what
Not
is it?
sponsored. Love this thing.
Okay, so how are you healthier?
Only reason I use this is because it has a symptom radar. So if I'm about to get sick, I'll know to like take all these herbs that my dad gives me,
Wait, what?
and I won't get sick.
Fuck off.
Yep. Already happened twice where my symptom radar went off, and I did not get sick because I just started pounding these Chinese herbs that I have.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wait, so okay. Break down the system.
So it reads your sleep for 7 nights and then sees when your temperature is going up. And if your it's like, it'll say, hey, minor signs. Don't know if you're getting sick or not, but just be careful. And then when I see that, I'm not careful, dude. I'm taking that Chinese medicine all day long. Guess what? Next morning I wake up and I feel fucking amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
They go, don't panic, and you go, yes.
Yeah.
I'm panicking.
I'm panicking and I'm not going to get sick.
And
it's saved me twice now already from having it for 6 months.
Okay.
Is your dad a doctor, or is he just...
He's a doctor, yeah. So there's like this, he does alternative medicines, and there's this medicine that I used to take called Yin Chow, and now there's this other medicine. I'll send it to you. It's insane. Like the potency in the pills is like 10 times better than Yin Chow, and that's what I take every time. I take like 20 of the pills twice in the day, and I don't get sick.
Oh shit!
I got you.
That
I
yes.
got you.
because every time I fly, I find myself getting ill.
Yeah, me too.
And I can't sense it. I just know that like that will most likely get me sick.
You start feeling that you're like, wait, did I yell at someone?
Yes.
What was I doing? And then all of a sudden you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, it's rough.
Mm-hmm.
I would love a warning system, and I've been seeing these rings on the buildings. You see the billboards? They're very big.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Damn, it's a good ring. It's a good ring. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna ask. This is like half a question, half a statement, and I just want you to run with it.
Okay.
That's a good way to set it up.
I like that.
You made a video back in March saying how you want to make.
No, I didn't.
You make a lot of videos. But you were saying how you want to make pop punk music, which you are. You don't feel like you're contributing anything to dance music. You haven't been inspired by dance music. You don't want to make dance music.
Yes.
Why were you feeling that way?
I mean, I have been in the dance music scene for 13 years now. And I think this happens to every artist that's been working on this long. And I've also talked to a bunch of artists that haven't even been working on dance music this long, and they felt kind of burnt out. I think there's a combination of things. I think it's like social media, and trying to figure out what people's interests are. Even though I'm making music for myself, but I also do want to make other people happy. I mean, that's why I love doing social media videos and all that, is like, cause that's like another part of what brings me joy in life, of like making people laugh or making people enjoy something. So of course there's that part of it when I'm making music. But yeah, I felt like I had just like run the course on a lot of the music that I was making and just wasn't feeling good. And there actually is this TED Talk that a friend showed me that was incredible to see. And I saw it after I started making a lot of the pop punk stuff, but they were talking about how to not get fatigue in your work, because when you start out, making dance music, it was like totally just what I wanted to do, and it wasn't work, and I was just not even focusing on building a career. All of a sudden, it turned into a career. Once that starts happening, then that music starts to become the work that you have to do every day. And maybe in my mind, that's what it felt like. But what they were talking about in the TED Talk is like basically you start working on something else that feels like that inspiring thing that you had when you were starting out, to focus on that, which then in turn will make your work feel a little bit less like it's not work. And then you can kind of go back and forth from this one turning into your work to then being like, okay, well, dance music doesn't feel like work anymore to me, and vice versa.
By the way, there is
sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
But yeah, that's I feel like that's what I didn't realize I was doing. And now that I mean, we have like 13 pop punk songs that I'm working on that will hopefully be coming out sometime this year or next year. But now I've basically switched back to like making only dance music right now, because I've kind of like satiated my appetite for all that stuff.
And that's what we're getting in this EP. But even the pop punk stuff that I'm hearing, there's still dance undertones. And
oh yeah, for sure.
Like it's the beautiful melding of these two worlds.
I played it for my friend Corey, who was actually the guy that taught me how to make music, and he was like, he's like, I fucking hate pop punk. Like, I really don't like certain versions of it. And he's like, it's really cool to hear your version of it, because it doesn't feel like it feels like a dance music producer went and made pop punk, and not in a bad way. So
yeah, like dude, even the bass lines are like, it's great.
Thank you.
It's great. But you do.
I'll play you. I got a dream collab happen. I got Mark Hoppus on 2 records. I'll play them for you afterwards.
Yeah. What?
Insane.
How does that happen?
Long story. Took 5 years.
What?
It took a lot of convincing.
Took a long time. Yeah. Well, where does
it begin?
The beginning is kind of wild. So, funny enough, to go back to drinking, I'd gotten a DUI when I was 18. It was wet and reckless because I was 0.08. I was at the legal limit, but I was 18, and I'd gotten pulled over. So you get a DUI for that, and which I knew. So got a DUI. Funny enough, I've told this as well, that like getting a DUI was what helped me get into music, because I was like, I just ruined my parents' life. They had to spend their savings on, making sure that I didn't fuck up my own life. So during that time, I went to some AA meetings with my friend Eamon, and he was actually sponsored by DJ AM for Alcoholics Anonymous, which, sorry, I'm ruining their anonymity, but he doesn't care. And so we were friends with, we would like go and hang with AM before going to some of the AA meetings, and AM and Travis Barker were working on that project where they were like doing the DJ drummer thing. So we kind of became friends. I'd like sort of talked to Travis a little bit, and from that, before I was even making music, fast forward a bunch of years, somehow Travis and I got in touch, and I was talking to him, and I think this is when Tom was out of the band, and he was like, hey, we're making music at John Feldman's, or it was something like that. Come on over if you want to. So I came over, got to hear a bunch of the stuff they were doing with Skiba, and I was like, this is so fucking cool. I got to meet Mark, and I was hanging out with them, and then they were playing in Vegas, and somehow I ended up hanging out with Mark more than I did with Travis. And Mark and I kind of had a rapport, and I was like, dude, I'd love to work on a song with you. You're incredible. Your voice is fucking incredible. It's everything I would ever want. And from there, it just never worked out. I felt like I couldn't send him something where I would be like really happy with what we were going to make, and also having dance music fans feel happy about what we made, and also having pop punk people be happy with what we made, Like there's always that part that scares me when you do a collaboration with someone and like it feels so off to their fans and it feels so off to yours that it ends up just being this weird alienated record that no one listens to.
So how do you sell them on this vision? Because
so
it's new to you too.
So I never actually hit him up for a song, and then like I guess 5 years, or I guess 3 years ago, I had a record where I was like, this feels like it could work with Mark. So I sent it to Mark, and he's like, yeah, for sure. And didn't hear anything for like maybe a year. And then I was like, I'm just going to reach back out again. Reached out again. He's like, dude, I'm so sorry I didn't get back to you. Yes, I'd love to do this record. Thanks for holding it for me. 2 weeks later, Tom back in the band. I'm like, fuck, I'm never going to be able to do this song with him. They go on tour and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do another Hail Mary text and be like, do you want to work on the song? So I was like, yo, do you want to work on the song? And he's like, yeah, totally, dude. We'll do it after When We Were Young. Awesome. I go to When We Were Young, hang out with him, see him, text him 2 days after When We Were Young. Yo, let's work on the record. Sorry, dude. I'm in Ojai writing my book. And I'm like, fuck, this is never going to happen. And so then like, I don't know, a couple weeks later, I was like, you know what? You got to be persistent. So I just sent another Hail Mary text with some other new songs. So I was like, hey, I know you really like that one, but hey, how about these two? And he picked one of these records that I had just made and was like, yeah, let's do this. I'm down. Sounds awesome. Let's get in the studio next week. Scheduled it.
Holy shit.
Did the record. And then me and my friend Nick Long were working on another one. I was like, damn, this sounds like something that Mark would get on. We were like, fuck it, let's just text him and see. He's like, I love this. Let's get in the studio next week. And then it just turned into something that was just so easy. But took 5 years.
What do we learn, though? Consistency.
Consistency is key.
Persistence.
Persistence. Don't knock the hustle. Yeah.
And like, really, like, I mean, I do wonder, do you wonder at all, like, maybe he just didn't really like the first record you sent him and he was just waiting for something else? Or?
He could have. I mean, totally. But I do feel like,
he kept going.
But it is the persistence and consistency because you're going to find them like that. Mark was probably going through so many ups and downs while I was texting him. So I could have been texting him when he was having a horrible day and just been like, yeah, of course I want to work on the song. Or he could have been having a great day and been like, yeah, of course I want to work on the song, and then just kind of fell out of it. And then I think I sent him the 2 new songs right at the perfect time where he was like fully present and could be like, yeah, I love this. Actually, you're right. Let's do this. So
keep swinging.
What do you send him? Are the songs like done with like a scratch vocal, or is it just the production?
Production, yeah.
And then does he come in when you guys are in the studio together? Is that when it all comes together?
Yeah, and then we wrote with Nick. Nick Long wrote on their last record, so Nick and I went and worked with him on the second record that we wrote. But yeah, I mean, he's an incredible writer. He's Mark Hoppus from Blink-182. I mean, you can't get better than that, in my opinion.
So okay. You end up doing this pop punk stuff, and then that is what gives you the energy or revigorization or whatever it is.
Yes.
To go in and do BTU.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Martin, we had scheduled because we had gotten the
Marten Hørger, right?
Marten Hørger.
Hørger.
Yeah, there's an R there.
Oh my God.
I know I say it wrong sometimes
so
too.
Dyslexic.
Yeah, sorry, Martin. No, me too. I know you read it really quickly.
Yes. Sorry.
So we had gotten the offers to do the back-to-backs first, and then we were talking about doing a record, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be in town during this time. And I was like, cool, we'll leave some time for this. And through that, I just been like working on all the pop punk stuff. I hadn't even touched making dance music at all. And the night before we got together, I was like, oh, I don't have any demos to even play him. So I'm just sitting there and I'm like going through stuff, and I kind of made the what's it called? I kind of put like the scratch together from Splice of what we wanted to do and presented him the like samples and stuff that I'd found on the internet. And he was like, dude, this is awesome. Let's do this. And he came in and gave, he presented a little scratch thing, which was like Cut the Mid-Range is the second record that we have. And from there, we just basically built the songs out in that day. And basically, I think we finished them in 12 hours.
All of them?
We were that inspired.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Where does that inspiration really start from?
I think it's just because I hadn't personally worked on dance music in a bit, and then when you have something that's already like kind of set up, it's easier for those domino pieces to kind of fall into place rather than like getting together and be like, all right, let's start with drums, and then you kind of get lost in the minutia of like making the drum sound good, or I don't know. It like in certain sessions, it's better to have stuff just there so you can really just start getting into that flow state. And that's what happened. We got into flow state.
Wow.
And we were just like, oh my God, yes, this is perfect. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, move over. I need to do this.
That's a rare thing.
It's rare.
And to get that with a collaborator?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
We had worked before, so him and I we see eye to eye when it comes to like how we want our collaborations to sound together. So I think that made it way easier as well for us.
How'd you know that this needed to be like an EP and not just a record?
It just, I mean, because we had made those that day, and we were like, they fit. These feel like they fit together as a piece of art and music. Interesting, right?
Yeah.
You know, like,
do you channel DJ Hansel at all for this, or
a little bit?
Yeah,
a little bit. But that's not me.
Sorry. Don't want to break the illusion.
I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, I was thinking. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, Germans really are the godfathers of electronic music.
They are. Yeah.
It's the real deal.
Yeah.
For those who don't know anything about, like, even German electronica, do you know any of the history? Can you educate?
I don't. I'm just agreeing with you.
I mean, they are, though. Can you educate me on the creative process and the differences between doing a record for pop punk and then doing something for dance music?
Yeah. I think working on pop punk, way more, I think way easier in my mind. I think because I've been working in dance music so long, drops just tend to they get so tough because you really want to try to make something like new. And working in pop punk, I haven't worked enough in pop punk.
It's all new.
And it's all new to me. So I could be doing something that let's just say, hypothetically, Travis Barker or, to My Chemical Romance, I could be making something that they're like, I made that years ago. That's so fucking easy. But to me, it's brand new, so it doesn't sound like it's something that's rinsed or repeated. And I think that's like the beauty of being able to work in that world is that I'm still jaded and green. So no one can tell me like, hey, that's wrong. Or at least I won't let anyone say that to me yet.
That's
working
amazing.
in dance music, that happens. You make so many drops in in 12 years, I've made so many different drops of songs that I fucking hate. Hate. I was actually looking at this old project file I did this remix for Cardi B, I Like It. And the first 8 versions of that are absolute dog shit. Absolute dog shit. And you feel like a failure. And it's so tough. And I think the thing that in pop punk that's so fun and easy to me is that you don't have to make a drop.
No.
You just have to make a good melody. And I think I'm really good at making melodies still.
What is so hard about the drop?
You try to envision it live and it can go completely wrong too. Like you can make something that you think is awesome. You end up playing it live and you're like, that was a dud. That sucked.
Because you really don't know. Because it's a rave of one.
Exactly. Yeah, you're sitting there and you're like, damn, this is so cool. Imagine playing this at EDC. Then you play it at EDC and everyone's just like,
crickets.
Is this guy for real? Yeah.
You run that risk.
Yeah.
That's real shit.
Yeah. And so I think that's the difference for me is that like, I get to be more of like, I genuinely love pop music so much, and I think that like drawing from that into the pop punk world, like it makes it really fun and easy for me, and like satiates that appetite of working in that zone.
The songs are really good.
Thank you.
Really good.
Appreciate
like what's
it.
out there in the world, really good.
Thank you.
But will you play the stuff that you've done with Martin?
Yes.
At Tomorrowland?
Yeah. We're playing both of them.
Wow.
We might play them 6 times in a row.
Huh. Yeah, like what? I mean, really?
No.
Do you think people would even notice?
Yeah, of course. They'd be like, I could definitely see people like, what the fuck is going on? They've played this song 6 times. This is the 7th time now. I'm sick of this. I'm not going to do that. That would, Mischievous Dylan?
Would do that.
Would do that.
But it's
his world.
You would post it on TikTok and go viral.
Yeah. I feel like I have done that actually sober, so.
I remember the piñata, bro.
Yes.
You would bring a piñata with you.
Yep.
Everywhere.
I'm actually working on a cartoon for that.
Really?
Yeah. I've been working on it for like 5 years now.
That's how those things go.
Yeah.
Gerald, right?
Gerald, yeah.
Gerald.
It's been so long.
Dude, keep the hope alive.
We're trying.
Again, consistency and persistence.
Consistency and persistence. I'm out there. I'm grinding.
Hit those streets with Gerald.
I am.
Damn.
I'm riding him. We're just doing this.
Is that how you enter pitches?
Yeah. I
That's actually not
between
a bad
my legs,
idea.
and I'm just like, and I have a person with coconuts behind me going.
But you go, look, we can produce things.
Yeah. Monty Python.
Yeah, that's just real stuff. By the way, you got to listen to Dillon's music. It's waiting for you. There's a link below.
Please.
All of it's on Amazon Music. Go. Plus, I think we're going to have a Tomorrowland playlist. You should access it. Link below. Link below. And by the way, like this is a little shameless education here, but I think we're in the Prime Day windows. So if you want 4 months free of Amazon Music Unlimited, if you're a Prime member, it's now available, or you get 3 months if you're not a Prime member, free for Amazon Music Unlimited. Link below. Yeah, just throwing it out there.
He's just throwing it out there, guys. Okay, and you can do whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah,
you can take that information and you can throw it away, or you can keep it and you can actually do something with your life.
Yeah, like
get Prime.
We want that.
Get primed up.
Get primed up. By the way, this conversation is coming out after Prime Day, so I don't know.
My bad. Get Amazoned up. Get Amazon up, yeah. That's what an Australian person would say.
Would they?
Yeah, I think there's like the get a dog up, yeah. I don't know what that means, but
I've dated Australian. I'm currently dating one.
Are you?
Yeah, I've dated. I'm currently dating an Australian.
Say, I'm not here to fuck. What is it? I'm not here to fuck spiders.
I know people say like I'm.
Say that one.
I'm not here to fuck spiders.
No, not to me. To the person you're dating.
I'll tell. Okay, got it. I know he said things like swinging a dead cat and stuff. Like they have some weird.
Australia
ones.
is the Pauly Shore of countries, where like Pauly Shore in his heyday, I feel like went to Australia and was like, we're gonna say things crazy. We're gonna end things with Y, and we're gonna shorten everything, and it's gonna be the coolest shit ever.
It's very accurate.
I love Australians so much.
I'd move there tomorrow.
I would move to Sydney in a heartbeat.
Right?
It's the best.
I don't feel like a lot of people understand me on that one, but like they don't get it. It's America, but if America had quite literally 10% of the population, so they can control all the produce and quality of poultry and way of life. Everything's healthy. Everything's clean.
Incredible. Incredible. Australia is one of the coolest places in the world. Funniest people. Incredible kale salads.
Yes.
All of the kale is massaged there so well. I don't feel like I'm ever getting like a piece of bark in my mouth. And then they invented the flat white, which is an incredible coffee.
Wow.
And what else did they do? I feel like they invented avocado on toast before all the people in LA thought they did. And
imagine if they took literally
Bondi Beach is incredible.
Oh, Bondi Rescue, one of the greatest shows in
I haven't seen that.
In reality TV history. It's so good. Bondi Rescue.
Wait, are you watching Love Island?
We have people here who are.
Are you?
My girlfriend got me into it, and I am so hooked. And
really?
And then I asked my friends, I was like, did anyone watch the NBA Finals? And no one did.
But they watched.
They watched Love Island with their girlfriends.
I really maybe I should get into it. I've been seeing clips on my socials of like
it is just
some of the couples.
I mean, the only reason I'm watching is because it's watching a dumpster fire happen live in front of your face.
That's enjoyable.
Yeah, it is.
Can I pick it up at any time?
Yes, you can.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I may try that one out.
Yeah.
Damn. I suggest Bondi Rescue. You suggest Love
I'm
Island.
gonna check that out because I also love like Below Deck. Below Deck is.
But do you remember the era of like reality TV where like life was on the line, like life or death was constant, and you were gonna find out if somebody lived or died after the commercial break? They just maximize the living shit out of that. It's like, is the person in the ocean gonna die or live?
Yes.
Hold through the next 3 minutes.
Yeah. Then they get stuck on the anchor.
Yeah.
Does he lose his fingernail?
Exactly.
I need to know,
dude. His leg is broken. Like he's stuck at the bottom of the beach. Can the EMTs take him up? Like I live in that era.
Yeah.
Like when American Idol was like Ryan Seacrest almost getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yes.
Because somebody had a mental breakdown after their audition. I live for that. God, bring me back to that.
We'll get back there.
It was like it was a post 9/11 era. It was the world was different. The world was different.
It was so different. We didn't have phones.
Yeah,
we had to watch Big Brother, see what's happening next.
People gather around the TV for eventized viewing.
I miss that. Saturday morning cartoons.
I
used to be like, I have to wake up at 7 a.m. because I need to see my favorite cartoons.
Dude, put on ABC 7. I want to watch Recess.
Yeah.
I want to see the good shit.
Exactly.
Damn. I miss that.
Exactly.
Damn. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. By the way, you should listen to B2U.
Yeah, please.
B2U. Does this stand for Back to You?
Yeah.
Is it?
She says, keep on running back to you.
Yeah, can you break down lyrics as it relates to dance music? Like, and what's coming first? Is there a prioritization in this process?
No. I think it's just like whatever. I mean, at that point, we were just like whatever sounds really good. I'd found that vocal on Splice. and it would just sounded great.
So is the whole thing just really, it is just samples?
Yeah,
So,
you're sample digging.
so you're not cutting any fresh vocals?
I mean, it depends. Like some songs, you just don't find the right thing that fits it, where you're like, we should get someone to re-sing this. This one just felt like it should be on the song.
Can you break down how you clear those samples?
I mean, Splice it's all
free.
Yeah, this is also not sponsored.
Wait, that's crazy.
Just one big ad.
Yeah.
Wait, that's
because I mean, digging for samples the opposite way, and then having to go to all these people and clear publishing and all that type of stuff. It's just not fun, because sometimes you get so hooked onto what you sampled, and then the person will be like, "Oh yeah, I want 100% of the record," and you're like, "But it says it's one little tiny bit." It's like, yeah, well, people know that bit. It's like, yeah, that's true. So that's why I just don't really like to go and do that, because it's a whole different route of trying to get things cleared.
Totally.
And
You start the process at a place of like, I can use this and I know I can.
yeah.
But what about a song
Makes
like
sense.
Goodies?
I mean, that one took a long time, and we didn't even get to end up getting it cleared by, like, Sierra said that she was going to clear it and re-record it, and it never ended up happening. So we got a replay of, we went to this replay guy that basically redid the vocals, and then I went to another person as well, because they didn't sound close enough to how Ciara sounds, and then I went and basically stacked them together so it sounded really good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Just because you didn't want to like creatively compromise.
Well, because like she had to sign off on it. The publishers did, and I think she had to, but then she was saying that she was going to re-record it, and that she wanted to re-record it, and then it just kept getting kicked down the line. She was moving to Seattle, and then we were like, you know what?
But
we just want to put the record out, so you know what? We're going to do this, and she can sign off on that.
She still needed to approve it though.
Yeah, I mean, it was already approved, but my manager dealt with the rest.
So the whole thing is like, you deal with different stuff that a typical musician doesn't ever have to deal with. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Your creative process and the way this whole sort of music really operates is different.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people now, like a lot of people use Splice for everything, just because it's just however far down you can go digging into however many libraries they have, because they have a ton of sample libraries that you can just like go super far down. Like think of Amoeba, and then think of it as this digital like that record store Amoeba, and think of it as the digital version of that, where there's a ton of sample libraries that people have made over X amount of years that have been given to Splice, and you can basically go and dumpster dive into those sample libraries and try to find the coolest sample.
And your subscription is what's paying for it or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You have like credits that you can use on those samples.
It's great.
Yeah.
Where's the weirdest place you've ever played a show?
Wow, that's a good question. Weirdest place. Belden, California.
For who?
For like 50 people.
What was
This is
it?
a long time. This is like the beginning of my career. It was in Belden, California, and I had to drive from Reno, Nevada to Belden, and I think 500 people are like the population of Belden, California, and it was a super crusty festival, and there were 50 people there, and I think after I played, I did DMT in the front of the festival with some guy.
Makes sense.
Some hippie guy.
Sick.
And then I went to sleep.
What's the most random private event you've ever played?
Most random private event. I played this kid graduated from high school? No. Yeah, from high school. And I played his graduation from high school.
They paid you?
Yeah.
They
Which I thought
rich?
was interesting, because like high school is an achievement, but it's like
No.
it doesn't feel like college is like what I would feel like would be like, you got your master's, like Dillon Francis. This was, yeah. Which I was like, you know what? I like this.
Yeah, I mean the check cleared. Yeah.
It was really fun. It was so fun.
I mean, where was it?
It was up in San Francisco, like a little bit outside of San Francisco. Very beautiful place.
I can imagine.
Yeah, like by the redwoods or something like that.
What?
Gorgeous.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
So fun though. So fun.
I like had visions of you like performing for like oligarchs, Sweet 16s, or
I haven't played for too many oligarchs.
any shakes.
The one thing that was fun about this was that like they had a request that that the adults wanted to do Fireball shots, and they wanted to hear Fireball by Pitbull. So like at a certain time, I had to like cut the record and just put on.
So you like literally party DJ?
Yeah, I did.
Like, do you have like party amplifiers?
I was playing for the high school kids, and then there was like 30 seconds where the adults were like, haha, yeah, we paid for this. This is our moment. Fireball. They all did their shots. Like, cool, play for the kids again. Then like right back into it.
God, man, to just be rich. Shit.
Yeah.
God, I'd love to pay somebody $100,000 to play Fireball at my kid's high school graduation. Fuck.
For 30 seconds.
Literally, what? And by the way, you're in and out in how long did you play for?
Yeah, I think we played for an hour, maybe 2 hours.
That's great.
Yeah.
Feels good, right?
Oh, it was great.
Come on, that's validating.
Oh,
right?
I had a blast.
You just got paid a fuck ton of money to just do that.
Yeah, it was amazing. As I was leaving, I was like, yo, let me know if any other people are graduating.
There you go. Yeah, my parents will head to the bank to take out a loan.
Let me know if you need to play a Christmas party. I'll come over.
When does this job like ever feel like, does it ever lose its excitement, or is it always fun? Like, does it ever feel like you're working?
I mean, yeah, of course it does, but you always have to kick yourself and be like, what would my younger self be thinking? You know, my younger self would be like, whoa,
you're flying around playing.
We fucking did it.
Yeah.
So you really have to like just always make sure you're like having a reality check of like, wow, this is incredible. Like, you know, who really gets paid to go and play Tomorrowland? I've now played there probably 5 times.
That's crazy.
Like, that's crazy. I played Coachella 4 times. That's crazy to me. I'm sorry to keep bringing Coachella back into the mix, but like, just wild. Like, yeah. Do you got to kick yourself?
Do you ask yourself why?
Why? No, I don't actually. Why did I get to play Tomorrowland 5 times?
How'd you get there? Like, what was the real reason? What do people see in your music or feel in your music?
It's going to go back to consistency.
It's true.
I really do think that like the hustle I've had in my life is a very good thing. Because I remember when I wanted to get signed, I was like harassing Diplo, where I was like, dude, please, like, he only wanted to put out 1 song, and luckily I got him to do a full EP on Mad Decent. And I really feel like if I didn't have that crazy drive that I did at that time, that 1 song could have just been like, cool.
It's true.
And I probably wouldn't have been where I'm at.
Again, like, you just keep going.
Yeah.
And asking for what you believe you deserve.
Yeah, I try to.
I mean, it's been working. You told Mark Hoppus you want to be on this song. I believe that I deserve this. And you did it like 9 times. And it worked.
You have to. Oh, man. I mean, I have a horrible, like, just cut off DMs of, like, I remember I was texting Jack Harlow a long time ago before he had blown up, because my friend Derek, his name's DJ A, I was like, yo, who in Kentucky is just fucking crushing it? He's like, oh, there's this dude, Jack Harlow. Like, right? He's from Kentucky.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And so I hit him up, and I still have the DM of me being like, yo, dude, we should work on something. He's like, yeah, absolutely, man, let's do it. He hit me back being like, yo, you never sent the beats. And I was like, oh shit, my bad. I don't know what I was doing, but I think I was just like lost in the sauce of dance music. And again, this goes to me being like, when I'm reaching out to a person like him, I want to make sure that it's something that both fan bases are going to like. So sometimes I get caught up in that and just kind of mess up on trying to find artists before they get their big break. And that was one of them, you know, where it was like, I really messed up on not working with him before.
You never sent him the beats.
I never sent him the beats. I really didn't. And then afterwards, him and I had talked, and I'd sent him a couple of things, but I think at that point it gets tougher when you're an artist at that level that's had that type of success. You really have to be super picky on what you're wanting to release to the public and what your sound is. And
it's different.
Yeah. That happened with Jack Harlow, Bia. I remember hitting up Bia a bunch. And then she skyrocketed. The only ones that I didn't mess up on was Ray Shremmerd. Luckily.
Casual.
But I have been hitting up Sway a ton, and it's like, you just have to keep sending texts. I have to keep texting him every like couple weeks, just be like, yo, I'm still here. We should work on that song.
But like that's the role of a producer. That's the role of a DJ, a collaborator. Like you have to get, and in your world, it does take two to tango because you need a vocalist.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The song only is like 25% done unless you have a vocal on it. That vocal really, that connects with so much more people than, you know, the instrumental.
It's vital.
Yeah.
Like it's vital. When was the last time you really got excited though about a new artist? Anybody come across your phone?
Julia Wolf.
Wow.
Incredible.
Yeah.
She's been getting her roses too. Like Drake came to one of her shows recently. But I mean, when I hear her voice, it kind of reminds me of like Evanescence. And I'm like, well, this is awesome.
Have you reached out?
I reached out. Yeah. We've tried. We're waiting. I think we reached out like right before her. I think that song was already working on TikTok, and we reached out kind of a little too late, where she just started getting like that parabolic rise.
Are you the one hearing this, or do you have people on your team fielding stuff?
It goes back and forth. Like my manager's really good at sending me new people that he's really into as well. That one may have been from him, where he had sent me her and been like, yo, do you want to work with her? And then I'll get back to him, and then vice versa. I'll be like, hey, I really want to work with this artist. Do you know their manager? And kind of goes from there.
Anybody else you hearing about?
I mean, I love Poppy as well.
Poppy.
Which I had done a video with her so long ago when she was just making those like very funny YouTube videos.
She's so good.
I'd been trying to hit her up, but it's kind of been all dead ends. And I also think that she's really, really like in her own lane doing what she's doing.
I don't want to brag, but if you need an introduction to Poppy.
I mean, I know her.
We know
from
Poppy.
When I met her. I just don't know. She might be like, hey, Dillon Francis wants to work. And she's like, dance music? I don't want to do dance music. I'm doing hardcore.
You're doing?
Yeah, no, but she may not know that yet.
Well.
So I'm going to keep trying.
I love her.
House of Protection, amazing. I think they just were touring together. I'm trying to think of who else has been really on my radar.
Poppy deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah.
She's a genius.
Yeah.
I've known Poppy a long time.
I'm putting in the work.
She is, right?
Yeah, we've known her for years.
And I got to say, every time she's been on our show, she's been absolutely extraordinary.
She's so nice.
And every time she does anything, there is the most thought and time and strategy.
That's why I think it might not happen, because I think again, she's at a place now. She's been working on this for a long time. A long time. Like I remember when she was doing, I feel like it was hyperpop-ish.
Totally.
Before hyperpop was really a big thing.
So real, bro.
Yeah. So I think she's incredible.
And by the way, that's probably in 2013.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a different world. And then and even to get from pink Poppy to black as our walls Poppy, dark Poppy.
So sick.
Incredible transition that not many artists ever what the
Yeah.
I'm also, in her movie.
Have you heard of Baby Metal?
No.
Baby Metal? I don't know why I'm bringing up all these hardcore bands, but they're so awesome. Baby Metal is these 3 Japanese girls, I believe, and it's I don't even know how to explain it. It's incredible. Is it incredible?
Is it like J-pop meets heavy metal?
Yeah, kind of.
That's what I'm looking for.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yes.
I think they have a song called Chocolate.
Yes.
And it's so good. It's like chocolate, and then there's crazy
oh, I love this shit.
It's so cool. It's whoever was the person that came up with this idea. You're a god.
I gotta say, there's been a
Genius.
There's been a lot of K-pop, heavy rock, metal hybrids, pop punk hybrids. They've existed. Excited to get the Japanese version of that.
Yes. You're gonna love it. They toured with Death Clock, that show that was on Adult Swim. That they had a live touring band. And I think that they opened for them. But okay, yeah. In dance music, I should say some people in dance music.
If you need a vocalist, you should listen to Siku.
Okay, I will.
Amazing.
I'm gonna pull it up afterwards.
He's really good.
But for dance music, there's this kid Viperactive that I've been working with, and he is just incredible. incredible.
And by work with, I mean, dude, you learn.
We started making we started working maybe 6 months ago or something like that. But before that, this guy that I work with a ton, where he sends me a bunch of music that I can just look through and see what I want to play in my sets. He's like really good at finding music and on like SoundCloud and all their forums and everything like that.
Sourcing.
His name's Sasha, and he was like, yo, I'm working with this kid Viperactive. I think you're gonna love it. And he sent me in, and I was like, this is the coolest music I have heard in a long time. And so him and I have been working on a bunch of stuff, but him by himself, incredible. I think one of the best new artists in dance music that can really do it all and is just so melodically awesome. And so like drops wise, man, he's not burnt on drops yet because he can make incredible ones, like incredible.
That is the right cosign.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and I got to say, like, you know, some DJs would sit on our couch and they gatekeep people like that.
No. I feel like he's next up for sure. I mean, I would say Knock 2 and ISO, but they're already massive now. And the energy that they built together feels reminiscent of like when Owslow was really big. Where that label, like all of us on the label, Porter, me, Kill the Noise, like I feel like they built that same energy between themselves. So them, who else? There's this kid Sonova that's just incredible. I think he's from LA. He might not be. Might be a transplant. Doesn't matter. But he's incredible as well. And I really think that he's gonna break out very soon. Like just an incredible producer.
Good recommendations.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I got planes to catch in the coming days. So now
yeah,
I
you
have
get to listen
music
to all
listen
this.
to. Yeah. That's exciting. God, I haven't been excited for a recommendation in a while. Because I got to say, like, dude, the people who know music the best really first are DJs, and then it is producers and artists. They know their own music the best, and their collection of their own like inspirations from over their life.
Yeah, don't listen to my music. Listen to theirs.
No, but it's
no, I'm serious.
But it's different. Like you need to be a trend. You need to assess what's coming.
Yeah.
Like you do. And a part of like understanding what's coming is by understanding who's making it.
Yeah. You got to see what's happening in culture within that, those like little groups of dance music that's happening online. I mean, that's how like it happened with the Moomatone stuff that I was working on. Like
but you came on our show when that stuff first started happening.
Yeah.
I remember talking all about it. Like you were inspired by others.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a little SoundCloud community that just started from that, and then it just blew up from there, and Diplo had heard it, and then...
because I remember him also coming on our show talking about, like, he would source sounds from, like, some fucking kid in their grandma's basement in Brazil.
He is his ability to be super open, like, I've always tried to be like him in terms of how open-minded he is, because as you get older you can get really closed-minded to like, oh, why is this popular, why does this, I've already heard this before. You can turn into a miser towards music, and it's like the worst place to come from, and it just makes you nosedive because you're never going to make anything new if you keep thinking that everything that's from back then is better than what's happening now.
The greatest DJs are like, they tend to be older.
Yep. And
they are all people who understand where culture's been and where it's going and don't ever shy away from change.
Yep.
Like what?
Yeah. No, I mean, there's a lot of people that do. So they're not where they should be.
Yeah, where they at? Where they at?
Do you ever watch Diplo's Instagram story and just be like, how do you do it?
Yes,
insane.
All the time.
It's the most fascinating follow in the world. He's everywhere.
I don't understand how he is able to operate on that little of sleep. I can't do that.
It's exhausting just watching him. He's like a different country, every party, every event. Somehow he's always at home with his kids. Then he's surfing. Then he's hiking. I'm like, how do you do this?
He was just at Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding.
It's like he does not have type 2 diabetes.
He moves. He's fit.
He does. He does. He fucking moves.
What does his Oura Ring say?
Dude, his Oura Ring's like, dude, you could stay up for 2 days. You'll be fine. Mine's like, yo, you need to sleep right now, and it needs to be 8 hours, and if you don't, you're going to die. Not literally. That's what it says on my Oura Ring.
Yeah. I'm going to get one of them now. This was a good commercial for it.
Sponsor me, baby, please.
Yeah, you should invoice them. Send them one. What are you thinking?
What happened with you and DJ Snake?
I can't talk about it.
Okay.
I mean, I can, but I won't like explain. we just had a falling out. We had a falling out, and we didn't talk for like 6 years, and then there was the 10-year anniversary for Get Low, and we started talking to each other and finally like squashed it, and we both apologized to each other, and I feel like that's what we were both wanting to hear from each other is that.
How cool is it?
I don't like to air my dirty laundry online.
The only reason I ask is because you made a long post about it, and then you got on stage in like Paris in front of like 80,000 people and performed.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people had kind of put two and two together because we were such good friends, and we were just, messing around with each other all the time and going to each other's shows and all that, and there was just stuff that happens in friendships that kind of made us grow apart, I guess.
That's life.
Yeah. And now we're back together.
What do you learn from all that?
What do I learn? I think one of the things was just if we had gotten on a phone call before and like really talked about what we both were feeling, I think we wouldn't have not talked for 6 years. Which is a bummer to know that, but when I was younger, I didn't know that.
I was gonna say it's a part of maturing in life to figure that out.
Yeah. So now that I know that, and we said that on the call too, we're like, this is so dumb that we were just like both of us were just too egotistical about it, and so, got in the way. But yeah, now we're working on music together, and it's
sick.
Yeah, we finished a song.
Oh shit.
Hopefully trying to put it out in August. Yeah.
And you have a song coming out the week of Tomorrowland, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's the ones with Martin.
Oh, the whole album?
Yeah, the whole thing.
It's so funny. Like everybody here at Amazon Music is like, oh, there's a song coming out. There's a song coming out. No,
it might only be one.
Oh.
Maybe. Let me check my schedule.
Yeah, let us. You tell us.
Yeah, I
Take a
it's
look
coming
at the
out
calendar.
on the 18th.
Oh yeah, so the whole thing's out on the 18th.
The whole thing, I think the whole thing's out on the 18th.
Great.
Let me just make sure.
Well, listen to BTU.
Yeah, it is.
Listen to BTU. It's going to be on Amazon Music, and the two of you should hang out with me backstage at Tomorrowland.
Dude, as I told you, anywhere you are, I will hang out with you.
I love you.
When I got this email, I was like, abso-fucking-lutely. I love talking to you.
You make me very happy.
You make me very happy. It's always such a fun conversation.
It really.
Love you.
Have you seen Dillon play yet?
No.
Neither have I.
That is kind of crazy.
Tomorrowland will be my first experience. No.
By the way, anytime you guys want to come to Vegas, I'm dead serious too. I know you know that. Like legit, we will take care of you.
Where are you at, Excess?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Excess and Encore.
Yeah, the Win is the best one.
It's the best.
The last time I did that was with Drew and Alex.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah, the whole they just...
I've been at that hotel now for 12 years.
You should never leave that hotel.
Not.
Do they give you the same room every time?
Yeah.
So it feels like home.
I can't say which room number it is because I think people will try to find me, but yeah.
See, isn't that great? That like
amazing.
That's amazing. It really is. Like they get to know you and they care, and I love the Win.
Yeah. Shout out Wayne. He's the one that's been booking me like since I think he's been there as probably longer than I have, but he was the first person to book me, and he's still there.
Isn't it crazy that you have the ability to stay at one place for that long?
Wild. That I do think about where I'm like, holy crap, man. Because Vegas also is a place where they will let you go so fast if it is not working out. So I'm like, thank God, really thank God that this has been able to go this far and this long, and they're happy with what I'm doing. Like it's crazy.
The journey just begins, though, Dillon Francis.
Just begins.
Listen to BTU. Listen to all of this man's music. There's a link below.
Yes, please.
All on Amazon Music. You good?
The last question I had is...
Let's do it.
This is... No,
I love it. No, ask as many questions. I love talking to you guys.
If a kid was to say to you, like, I want to be a DJ for a living, what would you say?
My thing that I loved to do, and I would say this. One, what I did may not work for you, so do not hold a candle to me like that. Really do your own thing, and you'll as you keep working, you'll start to feel what's like, wow, this is starting to catch on. This is starting to like, snowball effect. But what I love doing is I loved remixing songs at the beginning. I would remix everything, every opportunity. I'd reach out to every artist. Do you need a free remix? Do you need a free remix? I'll remix this. I'll do this, whatever. Try to work with as many people as possible as well. And and then post as much about your music. I feel like TikTok is basically SoundCloud now, where people just like throw up a soundbite, and if it starts working, they finish it. If it doesn't work, then they kind of just are like, all right, cool, back to the drawing board.
But the other thing with TikTok is like you can post as much as you want.
Yeah.
Right? And like you can literally litter the app with 10 posts a day.
And see what and then see what works and what doesn't.
It's radio, man.
Yeah.
But you control the spin, so just fucking do it and see what hits.
Exactly. No, it's crazy. So yeah, I really think it's like that, and then posting on SoundCloud, of course, that I built a massive following on that. But yeah, I think TikTok is like, it's king.
By the way, that's one of the biggest things that's changed since the last time we spoke is TikTok and the democratization of
Dude,
music
yeah.
to the highest degree. Like, what the fuck? Like, I met you because you had a radio promo person, like the whole, like, you know what I mean? You were pushing a song to radio.
Yep.
It was a part of a thing, you know?
Yeah.
And now it's a totally different world.
That is so wild. You're just making me realize that the first time we talked was when we were working Get Low, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I would think so, right? Or no, was it?
Our first, we interviewed you backstage 7 years ago at the AMAs, and it says Dillon Francis talks pooping his pants.
Oh, yeah, I do that all the time. That's such a normal occurrence for Dillon Francis.
And then he comes to the studio.
Dillon Francis talks what, Brendan Urie and Nicki Minaj. Then Dillon Francis talks Magic is Real, Gerald, and FaceTime.
Gerald was the third appearance.
That's so crazy. But okay, wait. Oh, you notice what you made me think about is one of the worst shows I've ever had was playing Poughkeepsie, New York. I was playing for this radio station. The lineup was Jake Miller, Charlie XCX, someone else, Dillon Francis, Flo Rida.
Sick.
Why was I the last person playing there? Or no, second to last, I mean. Before Charlie XCX and Jake Miller, way bigger songs on radio than me, for sure. So I remember going up there, and I think it was for 35 minutes I had to play. And I started playing. It was a crowd full of kids and moms waiting for Flo Rida to come on. And I had not done my homework on how to play a radio show before.
Oh, dude, by the way, that's the only show Flo Rida plays.
Yes.
So
yeah.
He's played that same radio station 6 times.
It was the hardest show of my life. I remember looking back at my tour manager and being like, dude, how much longer do we have? And he's like, we just started. Like, that's how long that 30 minutes felt. It felt like I was playing up there for 2 hours. The only song that I had that was even remotely sung back to me was, it was a Big Sean record, Ass, 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 which I shouldn't have been playing because it was a ton of kids and moms on their little blankets. Like, they were all having picnics waiting for Flo Rida to play My House.
And you're going ass, ass, ass.
And I remember afterwards too, all the people were like, the rep that I had at Columbia was like, man, that was awesome. And I turned on, I'm like, what the fuck did you just see? Because I did not see an awesome fucking show. That sucked ass.
By the way, I know the person who said that to you. Yes. Like, I know the whole thing.
The poor radio person that was just like trying to make me feel good. So and I was just like, what's going on? What is going on?
In those moments, you're just like pivoting. You're like, oh shit, nothing's working.
By the way,
I was so green that I had no idea. I was like, oh my God. I thought in my head that I was big enough to be like, oh yeah, people, the radio, like this radio show is going to bring my fans. No worries. My fans are like, I'm not going to a Flo Rida radio show. Dylan, sorry.
Poughkeepsie? Where's Poughkeepsie?
But yeah, that was quintessential worst show I played.
You're a great time.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me,
you want
guys.
to know the most fascinating thing?
What?
It's the first time you've been here where you didn't wear a backwards snapback.
Wow. I'm so happy that
See that?
I've changed.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Wow.
This could be a sober thing.
I told you. I grew up.
Yeah.
Life has changed.
Life has changed.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You're really very incredible. Listen to all of Dylan's music. It's down there below, all on Amazon Music. And I'll see you in Brussels, man.
Hell yeah.
See you tomorrow.
I'm so excited.
Dillon Francis, everybody.
Woo! Bye.